In 2010, Warby Parker, a scrappy online glasses startup, took on Luxottica, which was the largest eyewear company that controlled 80% of the market. From every outside perspective, the startup was doomed to fail. What Warby Parker wanted to do seemed so foolish. Selling eyeglasses online? It was simply unheard of. However, their success lied in their unconventional originality. Originality, according to Adam Grant from his bestsellers Originals, involves introducing and advancing an idea that's relatively unusual within a particular domain and that has the potential to improve it. And in a sense, that is exactly what shattering expectation is. Being an original and changing the way conventional thought is approached. You do something beyond the societal conventions and transform ordinary perceptions to arrive at something revolutionary, whether it be big or small. Warby Parker wasn't the first company to sell eyeglasses, but they were the first to do it in a revolutionary way, online at an affordable price. And that's how they shattered expectations. But of course, shattering expectations isn't just limited to the eyeglass industry, but to every aspect of society. And what better place to examine than the field of medicine, a field filled with originality. AstraZeneca, a biotech company based in Cambridge, achieved groundbreaking results in the fight to treat cancer, specifically metastatic breast cancer. In their study, 75.8% of women showed no progression in their disease after 12 months with their drug Enhertu. The company's head of oncology went on to say that finding a cure wasn't out of the question. Every milestone in this hunt for the cure for cancer has without a doubt shattered expectations. In order to advance the science, the individual researcher has had to be an original and redefine conventional medical procedures. What all these drug developers do, simply put, is shatter expectations. They each attack the problem in an unconventional way and eventually end with results. They've transformed ordinary perceptions and thus shattered societal expectations. 100 years ago, no one would have thought we would be getting this close to curing cancer. And yet, here we are with AstraZeneca's latest drug development. In fact, these trends span across the whole field of medicine. So let's venture even further to an intersection with technology, biomedical engineering. I'm sure you've heard of the Vinci surgical robot. This robot translates the surgeon's hand movements at the console in real time, with the tiny wristed instruments moving like a human hand but with a greater range of motion, allowing the surgery to be possible through one or a few small incisions, a revolutionary technology. The earliest documented surgery was in 6500 BC, which was drilling through a skull. And as innovation progressed, thousands of years down the line, robots are now used in surgery. Humanity has come a long way, and the only reason they've been able to do so is by shattering expectations. These doctors have become originals in their field and redefined ordinary perceptions when it comes to surgery. They had to be unconventional in order to make progress. They saw a flaw in the practice of medicine, but what made them different is that they spoke up and challenged ordinary thought, because only through the unconventional path do we achieve unconventional success. And that unconventional success is to shatter expectations. From the picture I've painted, it seems as though shattering expectations is only reserved for the best and the brightest, who seem to do the impossible and revolutionize society. However, the truth is nearly the opposite. Shattering expectations is reserved for every individual. It doesn't matter the scale of what was accomplished. All that matters is that you went beyond the norm and you did more. It can be as simple as getting a better grade on a test than you've ever gotten before. What's important is being able to grasp this mindset of originality, because it allows us to shatter expectations as we start to think beyond what was expected of us. We have the ability to change the way things are done and be unconventional. Even in my life, this thought process has allowed me to do things my peers consider insane and unthinkable, but it has simply become the norm for me. I've worked on consulting challenges for the United Nations and biotech companies. I've done research and development on improving wound healing, and even pitched a moonshot company. What made it all possible is being able to change my thought process to be an original, a change that's allowed me to step out of conventionality and into the realm of the unconventional, a change that's granted me great success by shattering those expectations set by everyone around me. Mindset simply is everything, and that's what allows us to shatter expectations. After all, progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. Thank you.